Why do people use the classic? It's a simple question, but a difficult one. Because at a fundamental level, it has the same issues as the red tape recorder. Both are slower than their more popular counterparts. Their upsides are hardly even able to be considered upsides in the first place, and they are simply doing a worse job than any other option. But people treat the red tape recorder as if it never existed, while it isn't hard to find a classic sniper on most casual servers. I think it's a difference of experience. The red tape is painful to use as you watch your life fly by waiting for a job to finish that could have been done in a few seconds with stock. But the classic feels rewarding. Every shot you connect feels amazing. You feel like the hottest shit alive. And it isn't the type of reward that meme weapons present to you by being hard to use. The classic isn't that hard to use. It's a hindrance, but not a direct downgrade. The classic feels good, but why? A quick obligatory rundown of the weapon. Your shots charge up damage over the 3.3 second charge time, and then, when you release mouse 1, you fire. If you've ever played Splatoon, it functions nearly identical to the chargers in that game. The charger feature doesn't require you to be scoped in either. In fact, this weapon doesn't require you to scope in at any point. However, the downsides are glaring. You deal 10% less damage on body shots, making you unable to one-shot light classes without a headshot. Perhaps the most serious downside, you can only headshot at full charge. That really sucks. Not that this makes the classic unusable, far from it. But acting like a normal sniper, you won't be able to achieve the same results as efficiently or as effectively. This is why generally the classic should be used as a mid-range one rather than a long-range one. Stick with your team in the front lines, not the back lines. The last thing people expect when they round a hallway corner is for there to be a classic sniper with a full charge that kills them before they even notice you. People tend to either think that you're harmless or just get confused why there's a sniper right in front of them. This is the classic's element, not sitting on the back lines religiously waiting for someone to walk down sights, but crouching behind some boxes with the rest of your team nearby acting as a support sniper. That's what the classic's role is, support weapon. Instead of trying to go toe-to-toe with someone, you should work as a quick burst of damage to kill people running into your defensive line. One key is that the classic is really, really bad at offensive play. It's fine-tuned for defensive work, but you're fucked if someone finds you with your pants down. You are absolutely dead, though don't crack under pressure, because you can get out alive with some quick thinking and snappy plays. But the question still stands. Why do I enjoy using the classic? I think that it might be that the design is intentionally fun. Charging attacks feel fantastic, and the classic is no exception. No-scopes make you feel on top of the world, and forcing you to charge fully to hit headshots make even body shots have a good chance of killing people who are in the middle of a firefight. And it feels good. The air distortion around the shots and the explosion of gore that flies when you headshot someone make your whole experience incredible. The charge, the shot, the connection, and the crit make a magical experience. While getting a normal sniper kill is nice and all, it doesn't feel that special, and why should it? But the classic lets you choose to challenge yourself and rewards you accordingly. And it isn't just fun to kill with. Close your eyes for a second and think, what's the worst part of playing sniper? Is it scouts? Other snipers? Or maybe spies? Well, when you aren't scoped in, you avoid getting tunnel visioned, which is the weakness that all three of these pests exploit. Spies can still get to you, but they need to be much sneakier than usual. Most of the time you'll have a clear warning about scouts, and if you play correctly, you can avoid snipers entirely, or wait for them to peek, which the classic is especially good at. It also feels very satisfying when you manage to no-scope another sniper at range, giving you that extra better-than-you feeling. Why do we dislike these classes when playing normal sniper? Because when we get killed by them, we feel cheated. You never even knew they were there. You might have bested them in a fair fight, but with the classic, every matchup feels a lot more fair. If you get stabbed as any offense class, then you might be upset. But there's pretty much no denying that your failure to watch your back or spy check enough was responsible in part for your death. You deserved your punishment for getting sloppy. And this is why it's so much more relaxing using the classic, unless you're in the center of a firefight. My main cause of stress is the fear of tunnel vision, which causes me to always be a bit paranoid playing sniper. But the classic allows me to be more casual in my positioning, as I have an actually fair chance against enemies I would find otherwise a huge pain. The classic isn't good. It's fun. That's why I use the classic.